Channel. This is Susie B. It is Monday and it is 4:23 right now. I'm in the garden. Susie, turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. Okay, what do we have here? We have here by the studio, and I usually do like little small gardening things on this table, or I do some of my studio art here. But today I am going to be telling you a story about this pumpkin. So I purchased this pumpkin last year, and just before Halloween. So it was in October sometime. And what month are we in now? We are in March, right? And this pumpkin is still intact. And I want to get the seeds out of it because I actually want to plant a pumpkin and a watermelon in the garden somewhere. But as you can see, this pumpkin is completely intact. I mean, aside from the machete mark that I just did. But you can see this pumpkin is completely intact. It's 100 degrees out, guys. I hope the phone doesn't overmelt. I hope it doesn't get, overheated. But yeah, this is a pumpkin. Actually, I'm gonna just take my machete here, and that's my machete blade there. I had this on the mountain. I used it for clearing trails and things, and it's a good tool to have. So I'm going to be using the machete to cut the pumpkin probably down this way. I just want to cut it open and open it and look at the inside and see if the inside has started to maybe rot or anything, but it's still pretty solid. I mean, it's hard, it's stiff, and there's not really any decaying going on, so I thought that was kind of interesting. So let's take a whack at it and see what happens. I just don't know. Let's see if I take another whack at it. Oops. Whoops. Okay, let's try another whack at it. All right, try not to hurt anything. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Let's see if we can. Oh my God, it is completely intact inside. Look at that. That is freaking crazy. How does a pumpkin last this long? Is it normal? Is that normal for... Hello, Rashid. Is this normal for a pumpkin to last this long? I bought this in October of 2025. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to harvest some seeds from the pumpkin. And it's not showing any signs of decay or nothing. But I've had it in cool weather, and then the past since I got back from the village, I have just set it in the front porch, and I have two other pumpkins that I painted, and you can find those paintings on in my short section of my channel. But this was the one that wasn't painted. But this is what I want here, is the seeds. So I'm just gonna harvest the seeds and plant some. I don't know, does anybody know if this is normal? I've never had a pumpkin this long, because everybody carves a pumpkin around like Halloween, right? And then you put a candle in it or some kind of light, and you decorate them and paint a face on them. But I just decided to keep it whole and just use it as a decoration. And I didn't expect, and I've been keeping an eye on them because they're right in my front porch, right at the front door. And I've been keeping an eye on them, and they're not decaying. So I figured the weather's going to start getting warmer, and they probably will start to decay. So I want to do this before that happens. I don't know if you can see in here. That kind of looks like, well, that's not, maybe that was gonna start to decay. Not sure. Doesn't look like there's any kind of decay going on inside here. It's definitely dry, probably drier than fresh, but this is what I'm after. Poor old pumpkin got wet. I know, right? So I wanted to harvest some of these seeds because I want to plant a few. I want to see if I can grow a pumpkin by October. And I should be planting a watermelon too. I think I have a yellow version of a watermelon that I want to plant in the garden. Just a couple seeds, maybe I'll plant, like, if I can find them, I'll plant like 4 seeds and see if which ones of those are the strongest, and then I'll prune it down. Prune it down. But pumpkin seeds are very, very good for you. So that's what I got so far. I need a little container to put them in. Let me go get a bowl. Let me grab a bowl real quick. So if you just popped in, that's a pumpkin. I just opened it up because I've had it since October last year, and it hasn't started decaying. So I was kind of curious as to what condition the seeds were going to be in. And shoot, everything looks like it's seeds in. I don't know if this is big enough. It's big enough. This is bigger. I'll use that bowl instead. Okay, I'm probably breaking up a little bit, guys, because I'm inside. I have oranges in the oven that I'm drying, and I made some candied oranges. Ooh, I think they're almost done. I'm drying some oranges. Just pan around in the oven real quick. Been drying those for several hours. Sorry if I'm guys. But yeah, I painted 2 pumpkins for Halloween last year, and they're still intact. I mean, the pumpkins. This is one of the pumpkins I had, except that this is one of the ones that I didn't paint, that I decided to open up. So here's my bowl, and there we go. So dry it is. It's just very dry. So I'm just getting all the seeds out of here. Gosh, I could probably eat the pumpkin. I don't know. I mean, still looks like it's in good condition. It looks like almost the day I bought it. It's not even wilted. It's not even soft. It's still firm and hard. So I don't understand that. Is that normal? I don't usually keep a pumpkin that long. Everybody, well, especially if you carve into it, it starts to wilt. But leaving it intact, is that normal for it to last this long? Should have had it since October. This pumpkin. Is that normal? Does anybody know? I'll just Google it. Nobody cares. So let's see. I just think it's interesting. I can make some soup with this. It's too hot for soup though. Wonder if I can make a cold soup like cucumber soup. Anybody ever had cucumber soup? Get out of there, flies. Don't you start doing your business on the pumpkin. Get out of there. It's a lot of seeds. So yeah, I don't know. Nobody has a clue, huh? You guys are just watching. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, I'm Susie B. I'm an artist. I do different things on my channel. I do paintings. I do gardening, and I do grocery shopping too. I go take you guys to the grocery store every once in a while. And we got scorpions in the yard, so I do a scorpion hunt. I haven't done it in a few weekends. Um, Probably be doing another scorpion hunt soon. I saw a scorpion 2 days ago on the wall during the day. I'm like, "What you doing, little fella?" I think it's because I was wetting the cement, and he must have been in there underneath the canoe garden, and I must have disturbed his slumber because he started crawling up the wall to get out of the water. I think that's what he was doing. It had to have been. I must have disturbed his slumber. So what I'm doing is harvesting the pumpkin seeds, and I am going to keep a few to plant and see what happens. Because that's what happens when you plant a seed. It just sometimes it grows. I don't know if I just don't know what will happen till I put it in the dirt. But I would like to grow a pumpkin. I should start it in maybe a little starter, and then I would like to have them growing in the front yard actually, because it creates a lot of foliage. It covers a lot of ground. It would cool a lot of sections of the ground. I am going to plant a watermelon if I could find those seeds. I was gifted some seeds from a friend who has passed, and they were a yellow variety of watermelon. So I forgot what they were called. I think they have a name. But I know I have those seeds somewhere, and hopefully I can find them. Please don't be a pest, flies. You just go to the roo. You guys like hanging out at the roo. Go hang out over there. They're like, oh, there's something new. Let's go check it out. Getting out the pumpkin. I think I'll harvest some of this pumpkin meat too, and boil it and puree it and make a nice cool soup with it. Get out of there, fly. Stop it. Stop it. I mean, I could probably even make a pumpkin salsa. Anybody ever had a pumpkin salsa? Probably do that. Make a pureed pumpkin salsa. I have a jalapeno from the garden. I think I have some cherry tomatoes. I have cilantro. Shoot, that's all you need, really. I have onions. I have all the ingredients. I mean, I could probably experiment with it. I don't think I've ever heard of a pumpkin salsa. I think that would be interesting. Get out, you fly. Get out of there. Yeah, the fibers inside the pumpkin are more dry than I'm used to. So I guess it has started to dry up a little bit inside, but it's well preserved. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I've never seen a pumpkin last that long. Girl and Dad Cooking, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh my God, everybody, for real? It's Feast Days. Oh my God. So yeah, I've had this pumpkin and the other two I painted for since October, guys. And this pumpkin is still fresh. I mean, it's not wilted, nothing. So I've been thinking, I wonder how long they would have lasted there. I mean, I still got the ones painted in the front. I have them on display in the front just as a decoration by the front door. But this one was one of the pumpkins that I didn't paint. So I only bought 3 last year. And they're still in good shape. I mean, aside from the rust I stuck on there hacking at the pumpkin with the machete. But the insides, I mean, you could see there. It seems very dry. A lot of the fibers in here are drying up, but the flesh is still very moist. I'm just harvesting the seeds here because I want to plant some of these. I want to see what happens. Get off of me. God, nuisance. Okay, so take a hike. You fly. You fly, you shoe, fly, shoe. Okay. So yeah, that's what we got so far. Nice pumpkin seeds. Okay, hang on, guys. I'll give you a piece. Just freaking chill. I'm only gonna take what I'm gonna eat, and then you guys can have the rest. Jeez, chill out. Okay, so yeah. God, that's so satisfying. Putting my hands in here. So nice. It's the flesh. Wonder if it could be used as moisturizer. it has a slippery feel to it. It's kind of moisturizing. Watch me break out in a rash. Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting texture. It's nice to. I'm gonna put it down there and let the tree have that. Just get out of there. Okay, missed a seed here. All right, and there's another seed. Just want to get all the seeds besides the ones that I got chopped in half during the demolition of this pumpkin. Demolition. All right. Ah, that's so nice. Fibers. Okay. All right. Oh, I missed a seed right there. Okay. All right. Yeah, so this pumpkin, look at it's intact, really nice. Still firm, it's not wilted. So I'm gonna take actually the smaller piece. I'll leave the bigger piece out here for the critters. I just need this much pumpkin. Put all that there. I'll take this inside. So that's what I'm gonna eat and harvest is this. That's enough for us. The rest I'll just feed to the plants. It's unusual to have pumpkin this time of year, huh? I don't even think they're even in season yet. But I have one. I have a pumpkin. Okay, Bubby, hang on. I'll feed you here in a second. Okay. Hang on, Bubby. I'll feed you here in a second. So yeah, this is let's check on the oranges, guys. I've been drying some oranges. There's the pumpkin right there. Oh, let me wash my hands. Just wash your hands real quick. And then sponge so wash your hands. They just red pumpkin all over them. There's just red pumpkin all over my skin. I don't know, it feels nice and slippery. It felt kind of good. Okay, you guys want to see the... So I made candied oranges also from the garden. Those are the dried oranges. And I'll show you the candied oranges. So I made two kinds. One of them, well, we've been eating them. So, oh God. Okay. So these are the candied oranges. Come on, what's wrong with your light? Jesus. Fucking stupid light. So these are the candied oranges. So basically you boil these oranges in the water, turning them every hour. What did I boil them for? 2 hours? About 2 hours, I think. I think 2 hours. And sugar water. And then after that, take them out and put them in the oven for another... Let's see, I think I did it for an hour and 20 minutes, or an hour and 20 minutes. And then took them out, let them cool, and then dipped them in chocolate. I planned to plant some of the pumpkins, but these candied oranges are really good. Oh my God. These candied oranges. So you get them like this. Mm. Mm. So you cook them in sugar. So the recipe I used was 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water in the pan. I used cane sugar. People say use white sugar, but I used cane sugar. It still worked. So they got kind of like a glaze on them. In the oven, they dry with a shiny glaze on them. And then you take them out, and they're all shiny like that. They say to boil them till they're clear, but some of them went clear, some of them didn't. But they're still chewable, because if you over dry them in the oven, they'll get real crunchy like chips. But I took them out a little early so they could be soft, so my hubby could bite through them. So you see, there's no crunch. The last batch I did, they were like chips. And so this batch, I made them softer. I just inhaled some. Oh, and then I melted some chocolate, and we had a little bit of a baking chocolate, and we had white chocolate. So I just mixed them and dipped the orange in the chocolate after candying them and letting them cool. They're so freaking good. We had so many oranges. I was like, what am I going to do with these oranges from the garden? So I kind of researched all the different things. I mean, they do this stuff around the holidays, but I'm not waiting all the way till then. So I had to make these. Susie! Cows crossing. What does that mean, Dylan? So, yeah, I made some candied oranges. And now I'm gonna, this pumpkin I've had since October last year, and it's been sitting in the front yard. So I just was curious, like it's not wilting. I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna plant some of the seeds and see if I can grow it. Yeah, I didn't I've never had a candied orange before, and when I found that recipe I was like, oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna try that because I got like a bunch of oranges I don't want to really let go to waste, and you can store them for months. So I was like, shoot, it's a no-brainer. So I got all these pumpkin seeds here. um I think I'm going to keep a handful of them for the garden and then maybe dry the rest and eat them. Make some pumpkin seeds, dried, maybe in the oven. And then with this pumpkin, I think what I'll do is make a cool soup with that. No, I want to make a salsa. I'm going to make a pumpkin salsa, and I'll probably do that. I'm going to prepare the pumpkin, and then I'll probably do that in a show pretty soon, another live. And we'll go in the kitchen. We're supposed to be in the garden right now. But so I'm gonna leave that there, and I think that's pretty much it. So the counter is full of pans because we're using the oven, but so I just wanted to show you guys. Is that chocolate? I just wanted to show you guys the pumpkin. Is that normal? Has anybody ever had a pumpkin that long since? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to flip you guys off. I wasn't trying to flip you off. But so I brought that pumpkin home in December. I bought it in October. It came from the village where I was staying, and I came home December, and I put it on the front porch, and it's been sitting there since December, January, February. So it's been there for 3 months, but I bought it in October, and it hasn't started wilting or nothing. Does anybody know if that's normal? Is that normal? Should I Google it? Those chocolate oranges are good, guys. If you have extra oranges, or in a region where you have oranges, I would definitely recommend to do that. I'm gonna Google that because I want to know if that's like normal. I've never seen a pumpkin last that long. So 3 to 5 months you can get out of a pumpkin. So October, they were outside the whole time. October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, that's 5 Marches. That's 5 months. That's 5 months, guys. So I think they would have started wilting in another month. But it says if they're out of the direct sunlight and with good air circulation, you can expect 3 to 5 months of the life expectancy of a pumpkin. If you bruised it, see, I didn't bruise it. I was careful with it till I took the machete to it right now. Um, so, uh, so yeah, after carving a pumpkin, You're going to expect 2 to 3 weeks of the life expectancy till it starts to wilt. Let's see how long can without going bad. It says 2 to 3 months, but mine's going on 5 months. So that's 5 months, guys. It's just been out. It's been out in the shade this whole time, so I guess that's why it's lasted longer. Plus, I wasn't banging it around. I guess I hadn't bruised it. So it is dehydrated because the inside was getting pretty dry, but the flesh has still some moisture in it. The inside may become dry or powdery. It's not powdery yet. But yeah, I think I just got it just in time. So I have 2 more pumpkins in there. I have 2 more pumpkins, the ones that I painted in October. Yeah, that is strange. So I was just wondering if that's normal, but it here it says that if they last longest if stored in like 50 or 60 degrees, a dry, shady spot, such as a cold porch, garage, or cool pantry. So I guess I put it just in the right spot without knowing. Um, so that's cool. So yeah, as long as you don't carve them or drop them or bruise them, the last you can buy a pumpkin in October and still have it by March. So if you want to store a pumpkin, shoot, you could store pumpkins that long and do your. I'm gonna do a pumpkin salsa here pretty soon, guys, because that just kind of came to my mind. I'm gonna figure out how to. It might be a pureed pumpkin salsa, or I think the chunks in it will probably be the chunks of the tomato and the onion. But I definitely want to puree the pumpkin, and I'll have to experiment. We'll do it live. I definitely want to try a little cumin and see how garlic tastes with it. I think garlic will go good with the pumpkin, and like onion, and maybe an onion powder, and I'll do little taste tests to see what flavors go well with the pumpkin. And then I'm going to make a salsa. But what am I going to make with the salsa? I have to make like a crazy taco. I made some fry bread this morning. I made six fry breads because I had some leftover chicken mole. If anybody knows what that is, it's a chicken in it's a homemade chili sauce that I had chili pods, and I boiled the chili pods, and then I pureed them, and then strained it and made that into a flour and oil roux, and then added that sauce, and then add water. And then you add like salt to that. You add a little bit of chicken stock, cumin, and you get chicken mole. The traditional mole is made with chocolate, so I didn't put chocolate in there because that's not how we grew up eating it. So that's exactly the way I described it. But we used the powder. My mom didn't really make she didn't like boil the chili pods. She just used like California chili. We used a lot of California chili until I figured out that there was more chilies than that, like the guajillo. I like the guajillo chili, and it's a big, rich maroon chili pod, dried. You can buy the powder too, but I love the work. I like putting the work in by drying the chilies and then pureeing them. And then you can make enchiladas with that, tamales with it, chicken mole. Um, you can make salsa. There's so many things you can do with the chili pods. What happened? Oh yeah, here you are. Hey, John P, how you doing? Parsley? Could put parsley in it. Yeah, yeah, I'm almost done. Okay, I put it in the fridge because pork shouldn't sit on the counter. Let me see. Let's see. Susie married you, dummy. What happened? uh, you guys time somebody out? Okay, good. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll prepare the pumpkin, guys, and get it all fresh and cut and nice. And I'll put it in the fridge. Not cook it yet, but we'll cook it together. We'll cook the pumpkin together, and I'm gonna figure out how to put together a pumpkin salsa. Have you guys ever heard of one? I know that you can make a mango salsa. You can make an avocado salsa, which is guacamole. But I'm gonna I'm gonna try to make a pumpkin salsa and see how that tastes. I can kind of already taste the flavors, just by memory of what everything tastes like. And I'm curious how this is gonna taste. I think it'll be good, but maybe I'll make some. What do I have? I'll have to pull out maybe a steak with the pumpkin salsa, steak tacos, or carne asada. Carne asada tacos with homemade like fry bread shells, right? And then a pumpkin salsa. That sounds kind of good. Doesn't that sound like really rustic? Rustic, like it's like a rustic taco. John P, I liked your live yesterday. I was watching it late last night, and I was making the candied oranges last night, so I was up and down. But I was watching. It took me like 3 hours to watch your show, the whole thing. And that guy, what's the matter, you? He's pretty knowledgeable. I like that guy. He's funny. So that was a good interview. He had a lot of knowledge and a lot of interesting things to say. But yeah, that was a good one, John P. Brother. That was good. Good show. So yeah, that's the garden. That's the garden pumpkin I wanted to share with you guys. I harvested the pumpkin seeds. They're all intact and they're all still. They all look healthy. So I'm gonna get a handful and then let them dry a little bit before I plant them again. I don't think you can plant. You should plant them while they're wet like that. I think you should plant them while they're dried out a little bit. So, anyways, that's what I'm going to do. Let them dry for about 3 days, and then I'll drop them in some soil and see what happens. But with the pumpkin I just harvested, the flesh, I think I'll try to put together a salsa, and maybe we'll do tacos tomorrow. We'll do fry bread tacos with pumpkin salsa. Hmm. Roger, how are you? And your eyes, hugs. Yes, he's amazing. Sis, like he knows what I don't. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you call him a legend. You like pumpkins with beans? Ooh, a pumpkin and bean salsa? That sounds good, adding beans. Oh my god, I have corn too. Oh my god. Thanks, Face. I wasn't even thinking about beans or corn. Like some black beans. Add some black beans in the salsa with pumpkin, pureed pumpkin, and all the like the onion and the garlic and the cilantro and I have a jalapeno that I could put it in there. That's it. That's all you need. A little cumin. Doctor said my eyes were good, Jumpy. Oh, Rashad, you having eye problems? And moonshine? Hi, Rayman. Put moonshine in the salsa. Tequila. No, I can't have tequila. No, no. Yeah, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I'll have to get everything together tonight and get it all together, and if I can get it organized in my head, definitely we'll be doing that tomorrow. Because that pumpkin lasted 5 months on the porch. It'll last a couple of days in the fridge. So I just want to cut it all up and put it in a container and cool it, put it in the fridge, and then figure out what I'm going to do. Maybe my hubby will like that. But that's a great idea, though, adding some black beans and maybe corn, pumpkin. I'm salivating. I could even put that over like white rice, too, and a steak on the side. Doesn't have to be tacos. I don't think it would go well with Spanish rice. I don't know, the tomato and the pumpkin. Well, it's not really tomatoey. Spanish rice. Uh, hmm. Shredded steak with rice, pumpkin salsa with beans and corn. Fresh corn. Of course. Wraps. Yeah, I could still do that. I could do fry bread. Just kidding. I think so. Um, some fry bread. Fry bread. I mean, you could just use the fry bread to eat with the food. It doesn't have to be tacos, but it would be nice. Yeah, I just made like six. I just made a cup of flour and threw 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 all the ingredients in there and then let it sit for, I think it was like 10-15 minutes. And I came back and got some hot oil ready and rolled out the tortillas. It's just regular flour tortillas, but you throw them in oil while they're raw, and you'll get like fry bread, right? So fry bread, I think the ingredients in fry bread are like milk and flour, and probably oil. But I think it's just milk and flour maybe. But then they get real fluffy. These were just a medium fluffy, and they were still light. And if they were a thicker tortilla, they were softer, and if it was a thinner tortilla, they were crunchier. But they came out bubbly and golden brown. They were really good. I have one left. You guys want to see it? I told my hubby to eat it. I love rice, John P. I love rice. I've always loved rice, white rice. I think I was, oh, and I put cilantro on these. I put cilantro on the batter. See? So good. I should cover it. That's, I put cilantro on the batter. Forgot. Just for color. But I ate that with, my chicken mole. Oh man, that was good. That would make a good freaking taco, too. That'd make a good taco. So yeah, that's the garden pumpkin, and we all learned something new. What was I gonna? I wanted to say something. Last night I learned something interesting. They were talking about in the food in California. It was mandated starting January 1st that in the corn tortilla products, um, in order for the stores to sell corn tortillas, the stores have to, or the manufacturers, people making these products like the corn tortillas, have to have folic acid in them to prevent birth defects. So I was like really stumped on this last night. I was like, what? Why? What? And so it threw me down like a whole avenue of researching why folic acid and what's going on with the birth defects. And so this prevents like, they're right there on the shelf. They're not on the edge. Look in the middle of the shelf, the middle shelf. So it prevents autism and problems, deformations, or things in the spine. Look for a little box, babe, in the middle shelf. So yeah, folic acid. So they're making, sorry, I have food in my mouth. They're making California, people that have stores or like little businesses, they don't really have to follow uh, this this thing, but in all the big stores and stuff, they have to put folic acid in their corn products, like their corn tortillas and things like that. They have to, and that started already January 1st, and it was a bit like a bill or something. It came out in 2014 is when they started working on that. I think it was 2014, 2017, or 2014, probably a little later. I had all the facts in my head fresh, but since I slept, my mind was wiped a little bit from refresh, new day, new experiences. Coors is good in the sun. No, I think Modelo is better in the hot heat. Coors is okay. It's not bad. But anyways, that was the pumpkin experience in the garden. And stay tuned, guys. Real soon, I am going to be making something with that pumpkin. I think I'm going to try to make a salsa. We'll see how that comes out. Because I know you can make salsa out of pretty much anything. You can make a lemon salsa if you wanted. You can make a papaya salsa, a strawberry salsa, mango, pineapple. I mean, you could do anything. Why not pumpkin? So we'll try it. We'll pretty soon. Just stay tuned, and we'll see what we can do with that pumpkin. So definitely want to eat it in one form or fashion. Blonde beer? You like blonde beer? I used to drink when I lived in Idaho. I discovered like the darker beers, the amber beers, and the ales and all that. And I really liked the Guinness. The Guinness was like, after drinking it for a long time, it just tastes like chocolate, like coffee and chocolate. You know, stout. It's really stout. And I used to drink a lot of Spaten and Heineken and St. Pauli Girl and Sierra Nevada. Also, Shock Top was popular when we went out to play frisbee golf. That was a popular Shock Top in Sierra Nevada, and all those are like ambers, ales, and I learned about a lot of beer in Idaho. A lot of my friends that I made they were beer connoisseurs, and one worked in a wine bar. So I got the best of both worlds. I was used as a guinea pig, as a wine taster, and I learned all about a lot of different beers. So, and I really took to a liking to all the beers that they introduced to me. It was really neat, really nice experience out there. So yeah, but I don't drink beer anymore. I just that was kind of something we did together as a group of us. Like either if we were on the river, if we were out camping, or we were at all together at the bar. We always used to hang out in a group and would meet together at a place and hang out. It was fun, but I miss those days. But anyways, that was the pumpkin in the garden today, and we'll stay tuned for maybe some pumpkin salsa soon. We'll see. I think it'll be nice. What English? Ha, what English? What bitter beer? I don't think I've ever tried that. I don't think I've ever tried the bitter beer. When are you gonna have What's the matter you back on your channel, John P? You guys had a great conversation. I saw him in Stuart's channel, and he was telling me that he made your song for you. And he's all, go listen to that song. And I'm like, I will when I'm done visiting with Stuart. I said after maybe, but I'll have to go to his channel. And I don't know if he was talking about your channel, but I mean, I hear it all the time when you play it. Excuse me. But yeah, anyways, put it in your community page when you're going to have him up again, and I'll come by. Try to make the live if I'm not busy doing something. Yeah, I heard it on yours already. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you put it in your community page and let us all know when you're gonna have like him back. But he's interesting, and he's not like when he talks about his knowledge, he's not like, and did you guys hear about this? And that's the truth, and this is how it is. He's not like one of those guys. That's not like drama and like really pushing the information on people. This guy's just calm and collected when he's sharing his information. And then he tells you it comes from factual sources where he can fact check it himself. That's the kind of credibility that I look for in people that, share stuff, information. So, yeah, he's very humble. Yeah, very nice guy. And I hadn't really ever seen him until the interview with you. So I really enjoyed it. I had a good time listening to it, and I did take the time to listen to the whole and not just sit there and pick my nose and ignore all the words that you guys were saying. I actually paid attention. So, anyways, um, that's today's live. I'm going to shut her down, and I'm going to go clean up that pumpkin, check on the orange slices. But yeah, if you guys have a ton of oranges lying around, go candy them, or just dry them. You don't have to candy them. The dried oranges I'm going to store in a jar, and you can store those for months. I think it said 3 to 5 months. And you could, when I make lemonade or cocktails, I'm just going to use the dried sliver of orange, the orange slice, and pop it in there. And if you want like tea, an orange tea, just get your hot water and throw the orange slice in there, and you'll have that orange essence in your tea. Or if you want to add orange essence to your tea, you could use the orange slices, the dried ones. So yeah, I've been finding plenty of things to do with oranges other than just peeling them and eating them or juicing them. So my hubby likes them. Tomorrow's your daughter's birthday. She'll be 6. Oh, happy birthday to your little one. That's nice. Are you gonna have a party and a cake for her? That's awesome. Bad JP. What'd you do? You ate all your kids' candy? John P. What the heck? I know why. You had the munchies, didn't you? God, my husband is freaking out. I gotta go, guys. I'll see you guys later. Sorry, he's freaking out, and when he freaks out, I stress out. So I'm gonna try not to stress. I'll see you guys later. I love you guys. Thanks for popping in, Raymond, John P, and Rashid. It was good to see you guys. And Face Days, oh my God. We'll see you guys soon, okay? We'll do salsa. Love you.